you see all these videos of like public school teachers going through hell with their students, and you're like, well, I didn't go through that with you because there was a level of respect. Is that something that you struggle with now, like more than ever, you think, or no?
Other teachers, the thing I struggle with is like, you know, we're in the cancel culture. We're in such a like one wrong move. Like we have all of these like videos, like, you know, you're not supposed to hug the children. They're not supposed to have your phone number. You're not supposed to social media. And it's like, I think I would rather lose my job.
Yeah.
Than not hug a child who I know needs a hug. Like, so, I mean, I have kids that come back and ask for a hug because I'm just like, so there's no way. I would rather lose my job than like let that happen. And I understand why it's there. And like in any profession, there's good teachers, there's bad teachers. There's teachers who are good with content, and there's good with teachers who build rapport. But I think you can't be effective as a teacher if you don't know how to have some kind of relationship with the kids. And I don't know that the kids are getting worse. I think the world is getting worse. I don't want to say that the kids are, because I still have, like, you know, I'm my little gang, MWG, Miss Wright's gang. I have all my little...
It's no longer Tata's Angels?
Well, we do have Tata's... Well, no, Tata's Angels. Now the Jewish boys have taken that shirt, and they love Tata's Angels, and they want to make shirts out of it. I don't know if Miss McMurrin's going to let them, but...
They made us change our shirts. It said Heffa's, right? Or
Hey Heffa,
Hey
not Spirit. Yes, no, we still kept it though.
Oh,
I fought that one, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But they don't do it anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, Hey Heffa got Spirit, and then my name on the back. So, but I think that, you know, we do still have the gangs in the schools.
Yeah.
But even like those kids respect me and like don't come at me a certain way.
So where do you think it comes from? Like, because I've seen kids, like teachers get pepper sprayed. Like, I don't know if you've seen that video, or like over like the phone. There's like crazy videos, and I'm like, I feel for these teachers because a lot of people don't pour into students the way you do. Like, where are those kids being?
God, I'm so worried, like saying stuff that's like gonna get me fired. You know, I've always been like, I wish you would kind of mentality. And I think the kids kind of know, like, she's a little bit crazy. Yeah. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that, like, you know, I'm a little bit crazy. Like, I will rip out my earrings and go toe-to-toe with you.
Yeah.
Like, I've always said it, like, I'll lose my job before I let you, like, disrespect me.
For
you
sure.
know? And Terry and Jerry will take me home in a heartbeat. Like, I think because I have that ability to just know that I have, like, a really cushy place to fall if I do, that kids don't really try me. You know, and I think the older you get, you also can't power struggle. Like, I don't know what's going on with that teacher or what's going on with that student. Like, it has to be more than that, just that one incident, you know? Because there's still kids who try me, but I also know, like, what happened to them? Did they eat that morning? Did somebody pass away? Did somebody, you know, was it scary for them to walk to school? Like, are they putting up a front? Like, you just don't know what's going on in kids' lives, especially like in this day and age, and between the online bullying and the stories and just like the stuff that you guys have been able to see that I didn't see growing up. Like, you know, just a very sheltered kind of life in a sense. And I also think I have more coping skills than like some teachers that come in and just sometimes you just have to lose a battle, you know. And I don't think that sometimes I don't want to fault any of those teachers because I don't know what they're going through, you know. And we do have kids who are like emotionally disturbed, who, you know, maybe might not be on the right meds, in the right therapy, you know, and teachers aren't trained to deal with, like, I was trained. My background is behavior. So I went from social work to teaching.
That's not required as a teacher.
Like, it's really not. Like, my behavior management, I dealt with like the worst of the worst kids. So I had that background prior to coming in. Like, I literally had gang members from like East LA that I bonded with. So like, I knew how to do it. I knew what to say to them, you know, teenage prostitutes, those are the most manipulative. Like, those kids are the most damaged kids I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
And knowing how to deal with them, like, is huge. When I have a kid from Van Nuys who, mother just lost a job, or parents aren't documented, and they're like worried about picking up the phone because they're not going to school, and it's almost easier than what I was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to have that background, and a lot of teachers don't. And unfortunately, teachers are being put in charge of kids' like social emotional well-being, on top of like multiplication and division.
Yeah.
And even with the resources we have, it's just not enough. Like, it's not enough. And I don't really know how to fix it, but unfortunately, it's out there.
That's so crazy.